Good day. Our topic for today is about resistor color coding. But before we discuss that, let's have the technical terms muna. The first word is resistor. A resistor is an electrical component that limits or regulates the flow of electrical current in an electronic circuit. So, ang mga resistor ay may kakayahan daw na limitahan or regulate ang takbo ng kuryente sa isang electronic or electrical circuit. Resistors can also be used to provide specific voltage for an active device such as a transistor. So kaya niya ring magbigay or mag-provide ng eksaktong voltahe na kailangan ng ating active device na transistor. Ano ang transistor? Mamaya babanggitin ko sa inyo. Resistance: the measure of the opposition of flow of current in an electrical circuit. The ohm symbol, or omega, is the SI unit of the electrical resistance. Omega, para sa ohms. Mamaya, magiging pamilyar lalo kayo dyan habang ginagamit natin siya sa discussion. Ohms are named after George Simon Ohm, 1784 to 1854, a German physicist who studied the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance, or yung pamosong Ohm's Law. Siya ang nag-formulate nun, si George Simon Ohm. Tolerance: the ability to tolerate or the capacity to endure continued subjection to something without adverse reaction. Yung kakayahang i-tolerate, no? O i-endure yung dinadala niya or kinakarga niya na hindi man lamang siya naapektuhan or nadadamage. Kapag sa tao, kagaya natin, yung tolerance mo, yun yung kaya mong magtimpi o magkontrol sa bugso ng iyong damdamin, no? Patibayan ng tolerance. The allowable limit a component can have in a particular resistance value. No? Ito yung ating definition para sa resistor. No? Yung tolerance value ng resistor, yan yun. Okay. The fourth color in the three-band color coding that indicates the percentage of deviation from its color-coded value. Yun yung ating tolerance sa resistor. Ito sa ating carbon film resistor. Semiconductor. It is a material that is neither a good conductor of electricity nor a good insulator, but has properties of electrical conductivity somewhere between the two. So, pwede siyang conductor or insulator. Pero hindi naman siya totally nag-oppose or nag-stop ng flow of current. No? Nililimitahan niya lang or kinokontrol niya lang yung flow ng kuryente. Kaya nga, semiconductor. No? Nasa pagitan siya ng conductor at insulator. Mga samples natin yan ay gaya niya, no? Integrated circuit, capacitor, what else? Transistors, okay? Kung dalawa ay transistors, dahil tatlo ang kanilang mga paa o pins, no? Isa sa mga kategorya kung bakit sila naging transistor. Although wala silang mga numerical value, consider them as transistors. And this one's a diode. And the last one is a resistor. Kung mapapansin nyo itong carbon film resistor na to, meron siyang 5 color band. No? So kakaiba yan dun sa ating diniscuss ngayon. No? Kasi ang ating gagamitin ay may 4 color band. No? Yung pang 4 natin ay multiplier. So mamaya, ipakita ko sa inyo kung ano pagkakaiba. Transistor. Ito na yung transistor. It is a semiconductor device used to amplify or switch electronic signals and electrical power. So So, ibig sabihin, may kakayahan siyang mag-amplify or magpalakas or mag-switch, no? On or off. In other words, kaya niyang kontrolin yung electrical signals or electrical power. Okay? So, electrical signals, electronic signals, yun yung mga lumalabas sa ating mga audio or sound system. And then the electrical power naman, ito yung mga control system ng kuryente natin or ng ating electrical system ng isang device or unit na may sirkito. So, kaya niya mag-amplify ng voltage or electrical signals. Okay, another one na dapat nating maintindihan is the resistor color coding chart. Ano ba itsura niya? Ito po siya. No? It is a scheme to determine the value of resistors by color band printed on their bodies as code. Kung papansin ninyo, bawat box ay may kulay at nakasulat doon ang kanilang mga pangalan. Black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, white, and then gold and silver sa dulo. So, bawat isang kulay ay may numerical value sa first and second band. Black is 0, brown is 1, red is 2, orange is 3, yellow is 4, green is 5, blue is 6, violet is 7, gray is 8, and white is 9. Kapag sila ay nasa first band o yung unang kulay sa ating resistor, sila ay may numerical value na ganyan. Kapag pangalawang kulay naman sila sa ating mga ring bands sa resistor, ganun din naman siya. May numerical value din siya. Pero kapag siya ay nasa third band ng ating resistor, iba na ang treatment sa kanya. Sila ay multiplier na. So, mabibilang na dyan kung ano yung gagamiting multiplier sa bawat kulay na makikita natin sa resistor. And then of course, the fourth color band, sabi nga kanina, is the tolerance. Ito ang value niya. Pag pang-apat na kulay ay brown, that will be positive negative 1%. Pag red naman, positive and negative 2%. Green is 0.5%. Blue is 0.25%. Violet is 0.10, and gray is 0.05. And then of course, pag silver, positive negative 5%. Pag gold, positive negative 5%. And pag silver ay positive negative 10%. Okay. Paano daw babasahin ang 4-band resistors? Una, position the resistor with a gold or silver color band to the right. Remember, gold, silver, or no color band always on the fourth band of the resistor. So, ito yun, no? Asan ba dito ang gold? No? Ito, mukhang gold itong nandito sa kanan. So, tama ang position ng ating resistor. No? This is brown, green, red, and gold. So, paano daw ba siya basahin? Yung una, since nasa kanan na yung gold or sometimes silver, first band yung nasa unahan, sa kaliwa. And then second band, yung pangalawa sa kanya. Third band yung pangatlo. And the fourth band or the tolerance is yung nasa kanan. Okay? Paliwanag po ba? Number 2. Read the color sequence that must be decoded to determine resistance. Read the bands from left to right. The colors seen could be any of the following: black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, white. Okay. So parang binanggit niya na dyan, no? Sa color code kanina. Black, brown, this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sa blue, 7 violet, 8 gray, and 9 is white. Okay, let's see. The first band ay numerical value. That is brown. So, kung siya ay numerical value, so siya ay 1. Tingnan natin mamaya kung tama. Ha? Second band is also a numerical value. Kung green yan, then it's 5. No? Kasi kung susundin natin ito, black is 0, brown is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Green is 5. Okay? Mamaya, checkin natin kung tama. Red is the multiplier. So, paano natin kukunin siya? Okay? And the last one, the fourth band is the tolerance. Okay, let's proceed. In the first and second band, identify the resistive value by assigning numbers to each colors and read them as follows. Yan, sinasabi ko sa inyo. No? So, brown is 1. Tama. Green is 5. Okay. Now, the red is 2. Kaya lang, nasa third band na siya. So, mamaya na natin yon papaliwanag. So, tandaan ninyo, black is 0, brown is 1, red is 2, orange is 3, yellow is 4, okay, green is 5, blue is 6, violet is 7, gray is 8, and white is 9. So, yung kulay niya, dapat alam natin kung ano equivalence niya sa first band at sa second band. Okay, ito yun. Ito-convert daw natin siya to numerical value. Ulitin ko lang ha. Black to 0, brown to 1, red to 2, orange to 3, yellow to 4, green to 5, blue to 6, violet to 7, gray to 8, and white to 9. I have an idea. Ano kaya kung gumamit tayo ng mnemonics para matandaan natin yung color coding na yun? Black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, white. Gumamit tayo ng mnemonics na napapanahon para hindi natin sila makalimutan. Ano yung mnemonics? Gagamit tayo ng palatandaan sa first letter ng bawat salita na ating dinidefine. Kunwari, black. Hanap tayo ng pangalan na pwedeng mag-start sa letter B. Okay? And then, brown. Another B. R. Anong word ang pwede natin associate sa R? No? Black, brown, red, orange, and so on and so forth. Okay? So, since madalas ang ulan sa atin ngayon, pwede natin gamitin yon bilang mnemonics. Let's try this one. Bagyong Pasya rains overnight. Yesterday, Gary, Ben, and Victor got wet. Okay, kung mapapansin ninyo, yung first letter ng bagyong, which is B, is colored black, which is also the first color dun sa ating color coding chart. The second color is brown, which is for the letter B of Basha, BB, right? The red is for the rains, O is for the orange, overnight, yellow is for the yesterday, green for Gary, blue for Ben, Victor for violet, got for gray, and white is for wet. Tandaan po natin yan. Bagyong Basha rains overnight yesterday. Gary, Ben, and Victor got wet. Bagyong Basha rains overnight yesterday. Gary, Ben, and Victor got wet. Okay, I hope makatulong to para maalala ninyo ang definition ng ating or ang sequence ng ating color coding. Okay. How to read 4-band resistors. Paano ba talaga siyang basahin? Pang-apat. In the third band, identify the multiplier to be applied by assigning these values to each color. Okay, kung mapapansin nyo yung ating mga kulay, may mga katumbas din siyang values sa third band. Okay? Yung black times 1, brown is times 10, red is times 100, orange is times 1,000 or 1 kilo ohm, yellow is times 10 kilo ohm, green is times 100 kilo ohm, blue is times 1 mega ohms, 7 or violet is times 10 mega ohms, gray is times 100 mega ohms, and white is times 1 giga ohms. Okay? Or 1 billion ohms. Sabi niya, identify daw natin muna yung multiplier. And then, pag na-identify na natin siya, alamin na natin kung paano natin siya gagamitin. Okay? Black 0 times 1. So, gaya kanina, ano yun? Anong kulay yun? Brown, red. Naalala niyo ba yung kulay kanina? Balikan nga natin. Sa resistor kanina, ayan. Brown, green, red, and then gold. Ano kayang multiplier ang gagamitin natin doon? Brown, green, red, and gold. Okay. So, brown is 1, green is 5. Tama? And then red is, ano ang value niya? 100 ohms. Okay? So, 1, 5 times 100. Mamaya, i-compute natin yan kung ano talaga yung magiging equivalent value ng resistor na yan. Okay. The fifth one, read the color of the rightmost band to determine the tolerance value of the resistor. A gold band indicates that the actual resistance of a resistor will be within 5 positive or negative 5% of the value indicated by the coding. So yun yun, no? Positive, negative 5%. A silver band indicates that the actual resistance of the resistor will be within 10% or positive, negative 10% of the number indicated by the coding. So tandaan na, gold, positive 5 or negative 5. Silver is positive, negative 10. These values are important to calculate the variations that will occur from circuit to circuit randomly as more parts of the circuit are built. Mamaya, bigyan ko pa kayo ng discussion about tolerance para mas lalo nyo maintindihan bakit ba kailangan may positive and negative pa. Okay, let's read them now. Subukan natin basahin ito. First band, ito na yung kanina, di ba? Yung brown, green, red, and gold. Okay. Tama ba ang ating pagbasa? First band is brown, numerical value is 1. Okay. Second band is green, numerical value is 5. The third band is red, the numerical value is times 100 ohms. Tama nga. Okay. And the fourth one is gold, or the tolerance value of positive, negative 5%. Now, let's try to understand kung paano ba siya babasahin bilang code, no? Bilang equivalent value. 1 for brown, 5 for green, times 100 ohms for red is equivalent to 1,500 ohms positive, negative 5% ng value ng tolerance ng gold. Okay? Or, dahil 1,500 yan, yung ating 1,500 ay isi-simplify natin as kilo, or kasi 1,000 na siya, no? Or 1.5 kilo ohms. Positive, negative 5%. Yan ang ating value ng resistor na yan. Maliwanag po ba? Madali po bang intindihin? Okay, hanap pa tayo ng ibang sample mamaya. Pero para mas lalo nyo maintindihan, bibigyan ko kayo ng multiplier technique na. Kasi parang nahirapan tayo, no? Naghanap tayo ng red, no? Sabi natin ang red ay merong times 1,000. Paano ba tayo makaka-shortcut para kahit hindi natin kabisaduhin yung bilang ng multiplier value ng bawat color, ay matatandaan na natin kung ilang bilang ng 0 or ng hundreds ang i-apply natin sa kanila. Okay, ito yung tinatawag na multiplier technique sa resistor color coding. Okay, on each color band, remove the ohm or kilo ohm symbol. Yan, itong mga color band, alisin daw natin yung ohms or kilo ohms or mega ohms symbol sa kanyang kanan. Gaya ng, okay, sa first band na black, naging 1 lang siya. Sa brown, naging 10. So red na times 100 magiging 100 lang. Orange magiging 1,000 kasi kilo ohms na yan. Yellow ay magiging 10,000. Green magiging 100,000. Blue is 1 million. Violet is 10 million. Okay, so dun lang, no? And then yung ating gold and silver, gagawin nating decimal numbers. Okay? Yan. Ilalis din natin yung ohms at kilo ohms or mega ohms symbol nila. So tandaan ninyo, ganyan ang ating gagawin. No? Papansinin nyo ngayon siya. No? Kung mapapansin ninyo, sa black, wala siyang zero. So ibig sabihin, parang zero din yung value ng zero sa kanya. Sa brown, 1 ang numerical value niya, pero meron siyang isang zero. Okay? Yan yung pwedeng i-notice dyan na maging clue para magamit natin siya shortcut sa pagkuha ng multiplier. Notice the red. 2 ang numerical value niya, ibig sabihin meron din siyang dalawang zero sa value na multiplier value na 100. Orange ganun din, tatlo rin ang zero. 4 sa yellow, 4 din ang zero, which is 10,000 ang multiplier value niya. Likewise with green na may 5 for 100,000. 6 sa blue na merong 1 million multiplier. So 6 ang zeros ng million, di ba? And then the violet, which is 7, kaya may 7 zeros din siya sa 10 million multiplier. Okay. Second, count the number of zero. Yun na nga yung ginawa natin in each equivalent color. 3. Connect the zeros to the first two-digit value of the resistor. Or paano yun, sir? So, gaya nyo kanina. Brown, 1. 5 is green. Tama? So, 1, 5, green. And then red. Dalawang 0. 1, 5, 0, 0. So, ibig sabihin, 1,500. Okay? So, kung 1,500 siya, 1,500, ano yung susunod na step? Simplify the value if this in kilo ohms or in mega ohms. So, ibig sabihin, i-simplify na siya gaya ng 1,500 ohms naging 1.5 kilo ohms. Okay? Let's try this one. Subukan natin itong isa. Ayan. The first digit is brown, which is equivalent to 1. The second digit is red. Numerical value niya is 2. The third digit is orange with a multiplier value of 1,000. Bakit? Kasi 3 na siya, di ba? Red, orange, brown, black, brown, red, orange. Red is 2, orange is 3. So 3,000 or 1,000 na ang kanyang multiplier. And then the silver for the tolerance value of positive, negative 10%. So paano siya? Brown 1, red is 2, times 1,000 is equivalent to 1,200 ohms, positive, negative 10%. Notice the number of zeros na meron. 1, 2, 3 sa multiplier na 1,000. And then sa equivalent value niya na 12,000 is 1, 2, 3, 0 also. So, ibig sabihin, tama yung ating computation. Kung ilan yung zero sa multiplier, in-apply lang din or nag-transpose doon sa ating equivalent value. Or in other words, siya ay 12 kilo ohms. Madali lang, di ba? Hanap pa tayo ng ibang sample. Let's try again on this one. Ito na yung actual image ng ating resistor. No? Kung papansin nyo, parang iba, hindi masyadong malinaw kung ano talaga ang kulay. Let me guide you. Ang unang kulay ay red na may numerical value na 2. Pangalawang kulay naman ay red also na mayroong ding value ng 2. While the third one is colored brown. Mukha siyang black pero light pa siya sa black. So definitely it's a brown na may multiplier value na times 10 ohms. And the last color band is gold, no? Na may tolerance value na positive, negative, 5%. So, ganyan ang kulay ng gold natin. Pag nakita natin sa actual resistor. So, paano siya basahin? No? Red is 2, another red is 2, and the multiplier is times 10 ohms. So, ang ibig sabihin, ang value niya ay 220 ohms. Positive, negative, 5%, which is the tolerance. Pansinin nyo, isa lang yung 0 doon sa multiplier. Pagdating doon sa equivalent value, isa lang din ang 0. Parang dinikit lang din yung dalawang digit na nauna. Okay? Yan o, isa, isa. So, yun yung technique na tinuro ko sa inyo kanina. Let's try another one. This time, iba naman yung color band niya. Yellow ang una, which is 4. The second one is violet, equivalent to 7. The third one is red, the multiplier, which is times 100 ohms. And the last one is also gold, na may tolerance value na positive, negative, 5%. So 4 for yellow, 7 for violet, and then times 100 for red. So pag minultiply natin yung 47 to 100, equivalent to 4,700 ohms. Positive, negative, 5%. Okay, notice ilan ang 0? Dalawa sa ating multiplier. And then, pagdating naman sa ating equivalent value, meron din siyang dalawang 0. So, meron siyang 4,700 ohms or 4.7 kilo ohms. Positive, negative, 5%. Yan na ang ating magiging value. Simplify na lang natin siya. Dali lang, di ba? Isa pa? Okay. Palagay ko, kaya nyo nang basahin ito. I'll give you 3 seconds to think. Mabilis ba? Sige, mga 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so the first color band is white. Ibig sabihin ng kulay niya ay tama, white. Ang value niya ay 9. Okay, kasi unang tanong ko kulay, di ba? As value ay 9. Okay. So the second color band is black. Ang value niya ay 0. Tama? Kasi black, brown. 0, 1. Black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, gray, blue, violet, gray, white. So 0 ang black. And the third one is green. So anong value ng green? 100,000 or 100 kilo ohm. So multiply natin siya sa ganyang value. Wow, ang laki naman yan, sir. Kaya pa ba yan? Of course. Okay. The fourth one is gold with merong positive, negative 5% tolerance value. So, subukan na natin. Isa-isa ha. Kaya natin to. Una, 9. Pangalawa ay 0. Then, pangatlong color ay green, which is a 100,000 ohms multiplier. Is equivalent to 9 million ohms. Positive, negative 5%. Tama ba? Paano natin malalaman kung tama? Bilangin po natin ang 0. Okay? Simula tayo sa ating digit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yung second digit natin is 0, kaya kasama siya dun sa ibibilang natin sa 0. Okay, hindi natin siya i-multiply dun sa 9 kasi pareho silang existing value. First digit and second digit. So 90 siya times 100,000. So kahit i-calculator ninyo, 90 times 100,000 is equivalent to 9 million. Okay? So tignan natin, kung meron siyang 6 digit doon, dapat sa kabila meron ding 6 digit na 0. Okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So tama. So meron nga tayong 9 million ohms or 9 mega ohms. Positive, negative, 5%. Malinaw po ba? Kung naintindihan ninyo, that's good. Okay, what does tolerance in a resistor mean? Kanina pa natin nakikita yung positive, negative 5% pag gold, positive, negative 10% naman kapag silver. Ano ba talaga ibig sabihin? Tuklasin natin yan. Kung anong ibig sabihin ng ating tolerance sa resistor. In a resistor, tolerance is the maximum and minimum difference between the required value and its actual resistance value, and is generally expressed as plus or minus percentage value. In other words, it is the allowable limit a resistor can have in a particular resistance value. So ito yung maximum niya at minimum niya na kaya niyang kargahing resistance. Para mas lalo pa natin siyang maunawaan, tignan natin ito. For example, you have a 100 ohms resistance value and with a 5% or positive negative 5% tolerance value for a resistor. Paano daw kunin ang 5% ng 100 ohms? Una, change 5% to decimal form. So, ang decimal form ng 5% is 0.05. Pangalawa, multiply the value of resistance to the decimal value of the percentage, which is 5.05 ohms. No? So, paano yun? 100 ohms, yung ating value ng resistance, times 0.05 is equivalent to 5. Or 5 ohms ang kanyang 5% value ng 100 ohms. Tignan nga natin kung tama. Kung maalala ninyo yung mathematical process natin kung paano multiply ng decimal. I-move lang natin yung decimal point dun sa ating decimal number. Kung ilan yung zero niya, yun din yung movement niya to the right. Since 100 natin ay dalawang zero, so from this point, papunta doon sa dalawang digit pa kanan, 1, 2. So magkakaroon tayo ng 5 mega ohms. Okay? So the same principle ang gagawin natin or pwede natin gawin kapag iba naman yung value. Madali kasi ito dahil ang ating resistance ay 100, no? Kung paano kung 30 ohms or 300 ohms, no? So ganun din, no? Multiply natin siya ng 0.05 kapag siya ay gold, and then 10% or 0.1 naman kapag siya ay silver. Yun na ang ating magiging value. 5% or 5 ohms resistance ang ating magiging tolerance value ng resistor. So, ano ibig sabihin nun? Since 5 ohms is the 5% of 100 ohms, then this resistor may have a maximum and minimum resistive value of maximum niya ay 100 ohms plus 5, 105 ohms. Ang minimum naman niya ay 100 ohms minus 5 ohms is 95 ohms. This means that the resistor can hold the resistance value from 95 ohms to 100 ohms. So, yun yung kaya niyang gawin na resistance value, no? O kaya niyang i-kontra doon sa daloy ng kuryente. So, meaning, kahit pala hindi eksaktong 105 ang color band ng ating resistor, kung siya ay mayroong 100 ohms tapos may positive negative 5% na tolerance, pwede pala siyang gamitin doon sa circuit natin kung ang requirement niya ay 105 ohms. Okay? O kung bababa naman, kaya niya pa ring kargahin yun, no? Kaya niya pa ring gamitan ng resistance. No? Wag lang tataas ng 100 ohm, 105. Maaaring makasira na siya ng component. No? It's either masisira ang ating resistor or makaka-damage ng ibang component dun sa circuit. Dahil kaya niya, kumbaga, dadaloy na ng gusto yung kuryente kung masisira or kung hindi kakayanin ng resistor natin. Pero most often, kapag nasira ang resistor, nakakat na rin yung flow of electricity. So, mas maraming beses na nasisira na yung resistor natin bago pa makasira ng ibang component sa device. How about this? Paano naman kung ang meron tayong value ay yung numerical equivalent niya? Paano naman natin siya i-decode sa kanyang color value? Using the chart again na ginamit natin kanina na may sequence na black, brown, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, violet, gray, white. Gamit yung mnemonics na napag-aralan natin. Bagyong Pasha rains overnight yesterday. Gary, Ben, and Victor got wet. Diba? So, yun ang gagamitin natin guide para maibalik natin ito o maibaliktad naman natin ito sa kanyang kulay. So, black, brown. Ang black is 0, brown is 1. So, ang 1 natin is brown. Checkin natin mamaya. Black is 0, so brown, black. And then, meron siyang additional isang 0. So, kung yung 0 o yung black ay walang 0, brown ay may isang 0. Tapos, ohms lang siya. No? So, it will be brown, black, brown, and then gold for the positive and negative 5%. Okay? Gets ba? Checkin nga natin kung 1 is brown, black is 0, and then brown is another 1, 0. Check natin doon sa kaninang ginamit nating table. Yan, sa multiplier technique. Yun, no? Brown is 1, 100 ohms, ha? Tandaan nyo. Okay. The second digit is 0, so meron na tayong 10. And the third digit is 1, 0, so brown. Ayun, no? Brown is 1, 0. Brown, black, brown. Subukan nga natin bumalik doon. Ayan, brown, black, brown nga. Tama. Okay, tignan naman natin yung susunod. 45 ohms, positive, negative 10%. Ano ang 4 sa color value niya? Tignan natin ulit 45 ohms. 4 is yellow. 5 is green. And then, ohms na lang siya. Ohms ba yan or kilo ohms? Kilo ohms, no? So, kung kilo ohms siya, meron siyang, tignan natin, ohms lang. So, anong gagawin natin dyan? Wala pala. 4, 5, yellow, green, and then, kung wala siyang 0, definitely, ang third band niya ay possible black. Tama kaya? Kasi walang 0 ang black. So, that will be yellow, green, and black. Let's see. Yellow, green, and black. Tama. And then silver, ang ating tolerance value, dahil 10%. Nasusundan na po ba? Okay. Sa pangatlo naman, 6.7 kilo ohms. No? Take note, kilo ohms na ito. Positive, negative 5%. Dahil 5% siya, matik na yon na gold ang kanyang fourth color. So, paano yung 6? 6 is what? Blue. Tama ba? And 7 is violet. Let's try to check it out. 6 is blue, violet is 7. And how about yung kilo ohms? No? Ang sabi niya, 6.7 kilo ohms. So, ibig sabihin, nasa 1,500 yun. Parang gano'n. No? Meron siya dapat tatlong decimal places. Pero since yung isa natin, no, balikan natin ulit. Kung tatlong decimal place siya dahil kilo siya, eh yung isang digit natin ay nakapasok dun sa isang digit ng 0. So, ibig sabihin, more or less, magiging 6,700 ohms to. So, 6,7 na siya, ang kulang na lang ay dalawang 0. Kung ito ay blue, this is violet, plus 2,0, ano naman yung 2,0 doon? Tignan natin ulit ha. Ang 2,0 ay red. So, 6, blue, 7, violet, and then red. Plus dalawang 0 para maging 6,700 siya. Check na natin kung tama. Blue, violet, and then red. Tama. No? Gold ang ating fourth color. Nasusundan pa rin ba? Okay, very good. How about this one? 300 kilo ohms. Malaki na yan, sir. Kasya pa ba yan? Tandaan natin, ha? Positive, negative 5% is gold. Let's try. Pwede pa rin naman natin subukan. Kung red ay 2, 3 ay orange. Tama ba? And then 0 is black. Orange, black, and then plus additional 0. So, pagka may K, tatlong 0 yon. Tama ba? Okay. So, kung tatlong 0 yon, plus meron pang isang 0 na nandito sa 300, so, apat na 0. Hanapin natin ngayon ang may apat na 0. So, kung may apat na 0 siya, equivalent color niya ay yung may value din na 4. Yellow. Tingnan nga natin. Yellow ay may apat na 0 or 10,000 K. K plus 0, 3 zeros ng K plus 1 is 4 zeros. So, yellow siya. No? So, ano yung value niya ulit? 3, 0, then apat na 0. 3 is orange. Tama. Sinabi ko kanina. 0 is black. Plus apat na 0 is yellow. So, orange, black, and yellow. Yan. Tama na. Ayan, nakita nyo na yung last digit natin. Ha? So, mabibilis ang mata. Alam na ang sagot. Anyway, subukan pa rin natin siyang aralin. Okay? 8.1 mega ohms. Paano naman yan, sir? Paano natin pagkasyahin yan? No? Remember, kulay lang ang ating hahanapin. Ano ang value ng 8 sa kulay? That is gray. Tama ba? Tignan nga natin. Gray. Tama? And then 1 is brown. Kaso 0.1 eh. 8.1 mega ohms. Ang mega ohms natin ay merong 6 na 0. Tama ba? Since nasa kanya na yung isa dahil 0.1, yung isang digit ng 0, so definitely 100,000 lang yon. Green. Tama ba? Tignan natin. No? So ang tamang sagot dapat ay A, it's gray, 1 is brown, gray, brown, and then green. Gray, brown, and green. Let's check. Gray, brown, and green. And then the silver for that positive, negative 10%. Okay na ba? Nagets na ba? Very good. Okay. I hope you enjoyed learning about resistors and its color coding. If you like the video, kindly give it a like, subscribe to this channel, and hit that notification bell na all. Until next time, have a happy learning. Goodbye.